Hey guys, we're back at the Sundered Paradise. Scary creeper skull. And let me show you what we've been doing lately. We're finally getting underway at taking on the ravine. The excavation has begun. It's been going well so far. Not too bad, but a lot of stuff is kind of it's in disarray. Let me just say that. It's in disarray. I've actually got it big enough where I could actually, fly through this, which is kind of cool. But as you can see, there's also like a lot of lighting issues. If you haven't noticed all the mobs that have spawned in. So I might need to take care of lighting this up a little bit better. So as far as the excavation's going, I'd say there's not too much more I want to do. Definitely need to light this up. Like this, yeah, it's my slime ball. May go down a little bit on this side. I need to get rid of that random dirt block as well. Like this kind of like curves, and that's fine. I don't mind that. I do want to widen this a little bit though. So I think we'll take this out a little bit. Now, I haven't revealed my secret plans for this base. Right now, what I'm planning on doing, because I've seen some of the other bases, and well, they're definitely better builders than I am. I just gotta be honest. What they're doing is much fancier than I am. Definitely looks. It's probably gonna look better. I don't know if you've seen some of the stuff Folks has done. I mean, kind of like, I think you saw if you watched Ryan's video, he was you might have seen some of the stuff, but it's really good. See this new launcher I made? It just didn't. See, it didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. Not high enough. I thought it would like launch me up to like the second level. Never did though. But it was worth experimenting. But anyway, like I was saying, their build's very good, very good. My plan, as it is right now, to compete with them, like I'm not gonna try to compete with them in terms of like the style of it, how good it looks, because I don't think I can do that well. My hope is to kind of go a different route. Because, I mean, they've made some very, like, realistic castle-type builds, which look really good. My plan, then, is kind of do something different. I want to go with, like, a sandstone. Well, I say sandstone, but the color palette is called sandstone. But it's basically very much like what you'd find in a sunset, essentially, where it's like, orange. It's going to be yellow, or I'm going to start at the top and try and make that layer. We can basically go down in layers. Yellow into orange into a reddish red, and then purple into almost like maybe I don't know if I want to do blue, but I may not. I don't think I'll do blue, but it's like a red and then into a purple, into black at the bottom. So like as the layers go down, it's going to change colors. I'm hoping that's going to be, going to end up really cool. It's kind of experimental, so it's going to be a risk. It's either going to look like a total disaster, or it's going to look really cool. And I think that's kind of the fun of doing this build is I don't really know exactly how it's going to look. I haven't really planned it out too well. Well, I planned it out a little bit, other than like I'm going to make, a certain amount of blocks. Every like 10 blocks, I'm going to try and change colors. Because we start up at like 60 something. We go down. There we go. Down you go. And then as we go down, it just changes every like 10 blocks. So we're gonna have we have a very colorful base, and I'm hoping that's gonna be like an edge for me, is to go with colors, because I've seen some of the other bases. I mean, they're basically gone with the standard, like stone, trees, stone wood type of color palette. At least, last time I saw Greenlight's base and Volks's base, they're around that. So I'm thinking, all right, I'll go with something colorful, and maybe that'll give me like something that will kind of like set me apart. Give me a little wow factor, kind of make up for the fact that they're nowhere near as like technically designed, artistically designed as their bases. So we'll see. We'll see. If I can bamboozle some people into voting for me. We'll see. Maybe it'll just be so good that everyone will be like, yes, this is clearly the superior base. Right now, I'm just sticking everything in chests. Like, I knew from the start, like, when I started the excavation, it was just going to be a mess. So this is like my trash pile, like a quick, just dump in, be done with it kind of trash heap. I'm keeping the leather, though. Another problem's come up lately, and that is the issue of food. Ever since, if you didn't notice, for the longest time we were playing on easy, I guess. That was I thought it was normal, but apparently it was on easy difficulty. That somehow the server defaulted to that. But recently Ryan was able to get it to hard, change it to hard, which is, I think better overall. It's just a lot of fun to have a more challenge. Because, I mean, once you get that that level of armor and, you're equipped, fully decked out, the game's pretty easy. I mean, there's no two ways about it. It's a pretty easy game overall. Once you get once you know what you're doing. There's not like a end game difficulty in Minecraft. It's just, about having fun with blocks. So it's nice to have that extra layer of challenge. But one of the issues that come up is, I'm pretty sure, I don't have exact numbers out in front of me, but when you do that, when you change difficulties, hunger has become now more of an issue than it was before. So I'm quickly running out. I mean, I've managed to get some steak. So I got this and some steak, and a few things here and there, but it's a little bit low. And notice that I'm going through it at a much faster rate than I was before, because I think the difficulty actually has something to do with hunger consumption. Like hard difficulty, you consume more hunger, or your hunger is consumed quicker than it was before. So I've had to. Well, I think the cow crusher is good enough for me. One of the issues is, just how often I need to attend to it, because it's not automatic. Unfortunately, no farm really is automatic for that kind of thing, unless you want to go to the Nether and build a hoglin farm. There's no cow farm specifically for that, which, and at the moment, I have too much to do to really start making a hoglin farm. So now I must make do with the just sort of attending to my cows a bit more often. A little more animal husbandry. You know, it just occurred to me as I was thinking about food that I had the solution to my hunger problems all along. A project that I completed not too long ago, actually. So, you know, that's not quite as good as steak, I think, as far as like hunger saturation goes. But it does happen to be. I wonder if someone's been AFKing at this place. Looks like there is some stuff here. That's cool. I'm glad people are using it, if they are. I think this definitely seems a lot more full than it was before. But, you know, that makes me happy that other people are getting use out of it, too. But, yeah. We've got cod, ladies and gentlemen. Fish. And it's delicious, nutritious. You can't have sushi in this game. We're going to have to cook it. But I've actually been meaning to make a smoker. Now, a smoker is pretty easy to make. It's just a furnace surrounded by logs. Doesn't get much easier than that. Now, let me describe to you the properties of a smoker. A smoker is essentially someone that uses cigarettes. A smoker, basically what a smoker does is it cooks food items faster. It is not more efficient, which, you know, was kind of a bust. I was a little disappointed to read that when I first found out, because, oh, smoker will be more efficient, but no. It's not more efficient on fuel, sadly, for cooking food, unless things have suddenly changed since I last looked. But I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. So, what we're going to do here is make a little setup. A little automatic. Well, not automatic, but you know what I mean. Smoker on chip. I need another one. Dang it. I hate you. No, wait, that's not going to work either. This is why scaffoldings are so bad. Shift click. Alright, there we go. We have created the smoker setup. And let me get some more kelp. It works on kelp too, which is one of the main reasons I'm making this. So it cooks it faster, which, you know, is nice when you're doing things like a kelp farm. You know, when you're specifically cooking stuff for food purposes, which is what we'll be doing. We'll be able to cook this lovely cod even faster. And we got dolphins giving me buffs, playing with stuff. Oh yes, dolphin. Let's frolic in the sea. Hey, hey. You wanna fish? You wanna fish? Fish? You want to fish, dolphin? You want to fish? Oh, look. It loves it. It loves it. It loves me. We're friends. Eat some more fish. Yum. We're friends forever. Yay. All right. That's enough of that. So the other advantage of cod is you get to feed the fish with it. All right, so we're gonna stick this in. We'll stick some kelp in here. Kelp, bop, 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 and cod. I'll save a stack of cod for Save it raw cod in case I want to feed our dolphin again. Now there is a third pressing issue that I need to do, and this is the issue of sand. We're gonna need a lot of sand. If I'm gonna make an entire layer of this yellow, I'm gonna need sand. Sand and sandstone are one of the few yellow blocks, along with things like birch. I'm gonna need some more birch logs, but right now my focus will be on sand. I'm gonna need to make, where's my shulker shells? This whole nether city hunting was, again, really paying dividends. It's nice to see my stuff paying off in ways I didn't even expect it to. So, alright, so we got that. It makes me feel smarter than I actually am. Like, yes, just as planned. I knew I would need raw cod when the difficulty of the server changed. It all makes sense. You didn't know that's what I intended to do? You're just not thinking on the same level that I am. So, let's, I don't know why I'm looking for a crafting recipe here. We just need to stick this in. And there we go. I like to color my shulker boxes, kind of like in a similar thing. Like if I'm collecting a stone or gravel, I'll make it gray. Since I'm coloring, or going to collect sand, I'm gonna make it yellow. So I think we're just gonna head down to this desert here, and I don't know what the hell I did with this map, but I'm gonna have to make a new one. Let's see, where's my maps? I thought I had them somewhere. Oh, screw it. Rather than try and find it, I'm just going to buy a new one. Put these shulker shells away in my secret location so no one else can get them. Oh my God. Our cartographer. You can go to the map store and purchase one from our cartographer friend. I'm gonna need the thing too. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, they're probably in. The maps are probably in my ender chest. No, actually, they're not. I almost expect them to be in one of my shulker boxes. Where's my cartography table? Should be in here. We got that. And we're going to need some paper. There we are. Oh, there's my map. Oh, wait. Is that the map right there? Clearly not. Alright. That is not the map. So I'm going to have to go. I hope I don't have to redo all this. That whole map area. But we'll just have to head south. Actually, I'm going to go over to the east. I think I'm heading east, right? No, that's south. Where's east? So we'll go to the east. Always to the east. All right. After I realized that east was completely the wrong way, we are back in the base. And I'm somehow on the map I started with. Oh boy. See, this did not work out. I'm actually going to take my 3 duration fireworks for this trip. I almost ran out of fireworks. We need to go to the west. Here. I'm actually going to take my map here so I know exactly where I'm going. And look at here, as the sun rises, so does my fortunes. We are in the desert. I need to get some like desert theme music to play in here. got this giant desert mountain here. It would be a fine thing to tear down in order to, alright, we don't need this map, to make my base. It struck me when I was planning this out that there is not a lot of yellowish blocks, like yellow color blocks in this game. Like even this isn't, it's like a light white. It's a little yellow, you know? It's not that yellow. But I think next to the orange, it will look yellow. He's got a shovel too. He's not gonna help me out though. I don't think he's gonna help me. Alright, there we go. That's the last one filled up. Got our sand situation sorted. Alright guys, that is it. So, got the excavation, a little more excavation done. Got the plan set for the base. Got the food sorted out. Has our smokers going strong. I'm going to put a thing here so I can craft these into kelp blocks. That is not what I wanted. This needs to be made into a crafting table. There we go. Throw those back in. So we'll get the cod, raw cod. Made friends with a dolphin. He loves us. And we got the sand sorted out. Next we'll have to, there's still some few more materials, and I'm sure, you know, some unplanned stuff that's gonna come up. But we're ready for it. So guys, I hope you join me again on the next episode of the Sundered Paradise.